Hi. Oh, hello. What do you mean late? Oh, because I'm 1 minute late? Yeah, I'm 1 minute late. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm a bad streamer. You'll get it the fuck over. You'll get the fuck over it. You'll get over it. Put a fuck in there somewhere. Hi. Hello. Um, who we got here? We got Leo. Hi, Leo. Hi, Bow and Arrows. And Dame, welcome. Welcome, Sonyo. Alyssa, hello. Yes, Leo did go to PBE. Hey, Sassy. I miss you too, Alyssa. Hello, Danny and Sylvia and Melissa. Hello, 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 hello. Wait. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I hope you all know who I'm being. And if you don't, you need to watch Yanelli more. I am my own cat on cam today. It's true. It's true. I am my own cat on cam. I do not have a different cat to be on cam at the moment. I do not know where they have all gone. They have all abandoned me. None of my cats love me. They're all asleep. Yes, we had so much fun, Sonia. We had so much fun. I had a great time. Oh my goodness, we got Brittany as well. Hello, Brittany, and thank you, Danny, for the compliment on the impression. Did Linry finish her thumbnail yet? Good question. Yeah. So listen, y'all. I'm freaking tired. I'm wiped. I'm still recovering. I'm still absolutely recovering, but I've got enough in me to like look at some bottles of polish. My cats are fake fans. It's so true. Husky, hello. Hey, cat. Welcome, welcome. YouTube didn't notify you? That bitch. We are all the Spider-Man meme. Yeah. Yeah, so exhausted, had a wonderful time. I took the train. I feel like probably everybody here knows this, but I took the train to and from, which was like between 17 and 18 hours each way. And that it sucked. As you would expect, because it's the train. Like it's not hideously uncomfortable. It was, reasonably comfortable, but if you don't have like a sleeper car or like a sleeper cabin or anything like that, the seats don't go back all the way, and it's just my back is is too old to do that. So I think I slept like an hour and then or almost an hour at like 6 a.m. on the way there. And then another like 15 or 20 minutes like during the last little bit of the drive there. And then thankfully Alyssa had she had a friend, Jaden, who is also now my friend Jaden. I love her. Who she had stayed at her hotel room for the one night before I arrived. And so Jaden was kind enough to let me go over there and have a quick shower before my tattoo appointment. The hugs were immaculate. Absolutely. The hugs were immaculate. It was so nice hugging everybody. Oh, new tattoo. Here we are. New tattoo. There it is. Love it. I'm thinking I might do something based on this as like a channel logo. Maybe. Could be fun. Could be cute. So yeah, love this. It is very crusty at the moment. We're shedding lots of rainbow confetti, which is disgusting, but part of the process. But I do love it. Yes, Jaden has been adopted. Yes, the feather boa is from the birthday party that occurred at the meet and greet after party, the hotel bar, which was very funny. So many people, it's stressing you out a little. Leo, it's okay. It's okay, Leo. You're in Peggy hug withdrawals. You just, yeah, Jaden is Jet Plane J. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, Jaden is good people. Anyway, yeah, so thankfully Jaden had the hotel room available. I was able to get a quick shower in because going to get a tattoo when you haven't showered is like, I think rude for the artist, and also I would be very self-conscious. So it was nice that I had an opportunity to get myself cleaned up a little bit. And then because Alyssa got her tattoo first, I had time to like go and get a cup of decent coffee and get some food. And I had a burger that like probably it was just that I was so ready for real food. Like it had been many, many hours since I'd had something other than like, I don't even know what I had with me on the train. I had some kind of snack on the way there, and now I can't even remember what it was. I know I had like a couple of macarons and like something, I don't even remember. Anyway, I had absolute garbage food all the way there. And so I went across the street and got this burger that I swear to God was the best burger of my damn life. It was so fucking good. Um, so, you have to ask for selfies, Husky. You just gotta. Everybody at PBE is super shy, and everybody at PBE wants a selfie with everybody. So you just gotta do it. You just gotta do it. Anyway, Alyssa and I got our tattoos on that first day, and then we got to meet up with some people. And then, of course, Saturday was the meet and greet, which was very fun. I always enjoy the meet and greet. It's a little more chill. The shopping day itself, if you haven't been to PBE, the shopping day itself gets a little insane. There's just so many people, and it's fantastic, but it is bonkers. There's so many people, it's completely overwhelming. And so if you want to like be able to, you know, have a chance to look at some of the polish in advance and make some choices, or if you want to, you know, chit chat with some makers, or a lot of swatchers are there for it as well. It's a nice time to just kind of hang out a little bit. And then this was the first time I went to the meet and greet after party in the hotel bar. I'm not a hotel bar party kind of girl. Even when I was younger, that wasn't really my scene so much. So this was the first time I went to that, and that was fine. That was nice. I would have been just as happy to like go somewhere like a nice, you know, brewery patio or something. But yeah, truly hunger is the best spice, Linnery. I did, Brittany. I did fully bombard you with affection. As I recall, the first thing I did was hip check Brittany. I had to bump butts with Brittany, and it was exquisite. You got no photos, but it's not like you know what to do with them. Yeah, I am really bad at remembering to take photos with people, and like I'll remember a few times, but other than that, it's mostly only going to happen if somebody else says it, because I'm doing the thing, you know, like I'm experiencing it rather than like worrying about documenting it. And then I have regrets later because I'm like, oh, I never got a photo with this person, and like, you know, I want to remember that I got to meet with them and hang out with them, and you know, it's kind of a thing. Best hot dog you ever had was after a 12-mile hike, and it was over a campfire with store brand chili. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, when you're really ready for some proper food, damn, it feels so good. Your theme park expertise trained you for PBE. Yeah. Yeah, that helps. Can you purchase at meet and greet? No. It's just for looking, no purchasing. You forgot to get a photo with me? Yeah. Did Evan not manage to get a photo or video with us? He was supposed to. He was right there with the camera aimed at us. And then he was supposed to Photoshop in Linry and Danny. Did he somehow not get that footage or those photos? You haven't checked the footage yet. Okay. So there may actually exist a photo of Yaneli and I. We just don't know yet. It's Schrodinger's photo. Oh, with your phone you didn't take pics? Yeah. Yeah, I was real bad about that. I took a few, but mostly the ones that Sassy yelled at me to take. If anyone needs a guide when they go to Disney Universal, hit up Leo. There you go. So meet and greet, when you go to meet and greet, you get like a special polish. And it's always purple. It's every single time it's purple. So this was this year's meet and greet polish. Hang on. This is this year's meet and greet polish. Very nice to meet you. It's literally always purple 100% of the time. Filet and Ray look related. I strongly disagree. Next year, you're taking a photo of just you with room to Photoshop everyone in. Perfect. Perfect. You should totally just make a little transparent PNG of yourself. Sassy, if I didn't have to ship, I would totally give you this, but I can't ship. Y'all know how I am. If somebody else wants to come get it from my house and give it to Sassy, then I would be more than happy to let Sassy have it. I'm gonna do some swatching, okay? This, by the way, this was stuff from the VIP bag. I think the regular swag bags got it as well. The non-VIP swag bags got all this stuff as well. I'm intrigued by this, the new magnet for this year. I'm excited about this because I've been wanting to try this. And okay, listen, let's be real. I have one of these rings and I have a bunch of these squares. I could have just done this myself and I just haven't. But anyway, hopefully this will remind me to just actually do that. So I have that now. And, actually maybe I should keep it out because I think there might be a couple of magnetics that I got here. So I'll just keep it out. This is a little can opener thing. I already have a couple of them. I use them all the time. It's really, really good. Good little... Jaden and you took selfies and Tay from Taiki would Photoshop herself in. Yeah. That was very funny. I saw a couple of those. They were sending selfies to Tay from Taiki Lacquer. And then suddenly Jaden would get back the same image, but with Tay just Photoshopped in really badly. It was really good. Hey, Ashley, welcome. I have just begun. I also have a bunch of these pins. I feel like it's they do a bunch of different colors. But yeah, there's one of those in the thing every year. And this is one of those grippy thingies for opening stuff. So that's cool. Helpful, handy shit to have from the VIP bag. I'm just gonna stick that over there, but I will leave the magnet out. And I'm gonna do a little swatchy as we go here. You saw fewer nail fees online this year? Yeah. Yeah, for some reason, nail fees I think I was only ever actually in one. You've not unpacked any of your stuff. Hey, Roboducky. Welcome. Grippy thing saved you once before? I need the grippy thing immediately. Because I can't get this freaking KB Shimmer bottle open. Very excited about the grippy thing? Yeah. I mean, I have all these silicone rounds that I use for various different nail art things and fluid art and stuff. And those you can use that way, but the grippy thing is really designed to be a grippy thing. So that's cool. Okay, I need to actually write down PBE 26. Okay, this is meet and greet. I know how to write things. This is the meet and greet. It's called Very Nice to Meet You. Nice to meet you. Spell you correctly. I'm so like Gen X brain rotted that I half the time spell you W or you Y-U-O instead of Y-O-U. It's just the internet did things to my brain, y'all. I have some polishes from the VIP bag that I kept because I feel like maybe my stepdaughter is going to want them. And I kind of feel like maybe she might want this one as well. I don't know. Najwa, hello. Hello. You're patiently waiting for your haul to ship? Someone got theirs like today. I feel like they probably had a lot of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and do cabochons as well as I go along here. Because I feel like I will regret it if I do not do them now. So we are going to be doing multiple coats. I'm going to start with the VIP bag stuff, which is stuff that I did not purchase. At least not directly. And then I'll move on to stuff that I did purchase. So I'm going to tell you that I'm very proud of myself. So first of all, I brought all of my destash that I actually had set aside. I need to do a bunch more destashing, but I hadn't organized it. So I brought, I think it was between 40 and 50 polishes. I'm not really sure. Somewhere in that ballpark though, with me, and managed to get rid of all of them. Do I do multiple coats on the cabochons as well? Yes, I do. I usually do 2 on the cabs. And in fact, actually, I very stupidly painted the top of the cab. I normally don't do that. I don't know why I did that this time. I usually paint the underside of the cab. But for some reason, I don't know what possessed me to paint the top of the cab. Where was I? It's gone. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I managed to destash like 40 or 50 polishes while I was there, which was great. And then the VIP polishes, I think I gave away like half of them or close to it while I was in line. So I only have, I don't even know, like 13 or so VIP polishes. And I'm pretty sure the bag comes with like 20-ish. Because I think last year it was like 21 or 22, something like that. So I'm very proud of myself. There's the booklet. So the booklet, I know it's backwards. I'm sorry. The booklet has like all this info about, the haul and stuff, but it also has, like coupon codes and stuff for a lot of the brands. Not all of them, but a lot of them do coupon codes for after the event. For instance, BCB Lacquers, who is in the chat right now, has a code for 10% off your next order on their website until, looks like December 1st. And it's Otter26. Go buy stuff. I'm going to get in trouble for saying that out loud probably, but she won't care. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, all the brands are in here. Everybody's got like nice photos and stuff of all of their stuff. And a lot of them have coupon codes. And some of those coupon codes you can find in various different online chat groups, like for instance, Discord servers. If that's a thing that you wanted. You didn't know destashing was included in PBE? Yeah, you can't destash like in the event space, but lots of people will set up organized destashes on the side. You can totally do that. That's a thing. Okay, so let's just start going through the polishes from the VIP bag. Should I grab them all out first? No, I should just do one at a time as I go. I am for the people, it's true. It's true. Okay, so this one is Jen & Barry's. I'm going to go back to the Nails Up display. This is Jen & Barry's Chrome and Get It. I really like Jen & Barry's. I think they do a really nice formula. I've never been sad about having purchased one of their polishes. So I didn't visit their booth this year. Partly because I was just trying really hard to be good. Just the theme this year was, Peggy, don't come home with way too much polish, please. Just come home with a normal amount of polish. That was my goal this year. I did not set a budget for myself. I just told myself, Peggy, you gotta come home with a normal amount of polish this year. Are you gonna focus for me? No, we're not focusing. There we go. Okay, so there's the first coat. This is called, what did I just say it was called? Chrome and Get It. So this is Chrome and Get It. There we go. What do I consider a normal amount? Listen, y'all. Less than I came with. Actually, my ideal, my goal really was get rid of all my destash and try not to come home with more than I destashed. And I think I accomplished that. Okay, next up is the Bluebird from the VIP bag. And this one is called $500 Shrimp. I'm not sure what that's a reference to, but $500 Shrimp. This was Bluebird's last year at PBE, she said. I think she's just finding it a bit much, which is sad for the rest of us. But if it's better for her, it's a huge time investment. It's time and energy and money and everything. And even if you are selling well, it's rough doing those kinds of events. So I really understand people deciding that that's not the way to go for them for whatever reason. Your Jen & Barry's was a blue magnetic? Well, damn. I want that one. Okay. Next up, Sassy Sauce VIP, obviously. Again, another purple, but I am intrigued by the blue reflective in this one. I feel like the blue reflective is fun. It kind of vibes like it would be a magnetic, but I don't think it is. Oh, it has a very slight, it has a super, super, super subtle magnetic in there, but it is not advertised as a magnetic. Oh, no, wait, it is on top. I didn't know that's where they did that. I'm just going to put a little U under there to tell me that it is magnetic so that I know. Because I'm not used to things like that being written just on the top and not also on the bottom. I do like it when people have some sort of indicator like that at the top. There aren't many brands that do that. But like BCB has a thing on the top of all of their magnetic and topper and I think thermal and solar ones. There's like a thing, a little sticker on the top that says what that is. Now, obviously, that's like not compatible with the cabochons. But I don't care in that case because I don't use cabochons for my BCBs because they don't go in a drawer. They live on the shelf. I have currently 2 brands that live on the shelf instead of in my drawers. Just doing the little cab for this one as well. That is a really subtle magnetic, y'all. I don't know. That's wildly subtle. I don't know if I would even really be able to see that, but you put cabs on the top so you use an X-Acto knife and move the sticker to the side. Yeah. Oh yeah, reminder. Thank you, Sassy. I was forgetting that. Okay. That was Bluebird. What was that one called? $500 shrimp. $500 shrimp. And this one is VIP, obviously. I'm super good at writing names. Yeah, cat eye magnetic cab is a big identifier, absolutely. It's not as obvious as for like thermals and stuff though. Having the actual like label that says if it's thermal or solar is really nice. Okay, lurid. I have two VIP bag lurids because I did some trading. One of the, so they had, I think they had 3 different ones that went into the VIP bags. There was a purple one. Bleh. There was a blue one, which I have, and it's very pretty, and I'm happy that I have it. And there's this. So this one was very much in demand. People were like selling their firstborn children for this. This is Wood Lily, and I am so fucking happy that I got my hands on it. It is gorgeous. I did a little swapperoo. What are we saying about bugs? You got your daughter a tarantula for her 14th birthday a week ago. What kind? What kind of tarantula did you get her? It's always bugs here. Buckle up, everyone. It's always bugs. I love it. Wood Lily. You definitely bought stickers from Alchemy for thermals and solar. Yeah, that makes sense. Anything you can't tell from the bottle or cab, put a sticker on it. Yeah, I think that's a good way to go. All right, Wood Lily. Oh, I'm so excited for this one. It's gonna be one of those like build up in 3 to get the full impact of the shimmy. So pretty. Let's get that cab painted. Okay. I am a big fan of orange, but I do think this is one of those rare oranges that even is attractive to people who are not super into orange. Let me fish out the other lurid next. She's a curly hair. Cute. Cute. Okay, so this is my other lurid. This is the one that I actually got in my bag that I didn't have to trade for. This is Forget Me Not. And I also feel that this one is super, super pretty. Obviously just a very different vibe though. I don't think I need that magnet until I do the next round. And get our cab painted off to the side. And write this on here. Forget me not. Oh yeah, that's definitely legible. Okay, next up, Marjorie the Trash Heap. This is from Swamp Gloss. And I wasn't sure how I felt about this one. When I saw it, I was like, interesting, but I'm not sure. It's a little weird. I could go either way on it. But I do really like the name. I don't know what it's a reference to. If anybody knows, Marjorie the Trash Heap. But to me, as soon as you put trash in it, I'm interested. Is it a pearlescent blue? It is a fine shimmer. I wouldn't say it's pearlescent. It's like just slightly shy of pearlescent, maybe. I don't know. But it's definitely like a yellow shimmy. All right. This is Trash Heap. And I feel like it's one of those ones that I might like better as a topper. But it does have a like a pale green, slightly milky kind of base to it. And apparently apparently it's a glow-in-the-dark topper. Well, there you go. Okay, Marjorie the Trash Heap. Yeah, so I don't know how I feel about this one, but I feel like I might just need to try it, like actually wear it and see how I feel. But I am intrigued to know that it is glow in the dark. I wonder what color it glows. It seems to be mostly giving blue when I have the thing over it. Yeah, it looks like a blue glow in the dark. We'll have to see how well that glows. You don't remember the lurid from the bag Leo gave you? Everything is a blur now. Oh, yeah, there was no lurid in the bag because Leo says as soon as I brought the bag back to my walker, Peggy yelled, "Loot the lurid, find the lurid." I did not. I didn't yell. I did suggest. Yeah, apparently it's intended to be a topper. They call it a glow-in-the-dark topper. So it does say on top that it is a glow-in-the-dark topper. Yes, exactly, Danny. I am, in fact, a raccoon. Did you not know that about me? Did you not know about my raccoon-ness? Hang on a second. I'm only part bug. The other half is raccoon. I'm a raccoon, Danny. It's me. I'm a raccoon. Candy thieving, unicorn onesie wearing raccoon. Okay. You believe me? You believe Leo over me? Are you serious? Rude. Okay. Space Jam. Wait. Space Jam. This is a magnetic from Clanad. Which I don't know. Like, it's probably more purple than I want, but I figured I'd give it a try. You know? I figured I'd give it a try. I might like it. You gotta try new things sometimes. It's good for you. It's good for you to try new things sometimes. Okay? You got into line late? Into which line? I think that one's going to be too purple for me. Oh, I need to write down, it is called Space Jam. I also don't love that name. Makes me think of the movie, which was not great. Pump the Jam. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. This is Atomic. It's called Kunzite, I guess. You're refraining from putting the Space Jam song lyrics in the chat. Thank you. Our line waiting to get in. Do you think that that affected your ability to get a specific polish that you wanted? You're thinking of Kunk now. Y'all, I don't know. I feel like this one, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I feel like Rachel might like this one. I kept it because I thought Rachel might like it. You know? There were like a bunch of purpley pinky ones that I kept just in case Rachel. It means you believe Leo because I was over there. Whatever. I don't feel like that's a good reason. Okay, back into something actually good. Chicago Henge from BCB. Much more my style. Excited about this one. You see how most of the VIP bag is just like not built for me? This is after I got rid of the worst offenders of the purples. And like the brands that I absolutely will not have in my collection. Do not want. Now you want popcorn? I want popcorn. Monarch, Loop and Luster. Well, that's kind of interesting. It's like a fancy nude-ish. This might be a little too mauve for me. We'll see. Interesting. We'll see how it builds up. That's one that I feel like I could go either way on. It sort of depends. I forgot to do the names. Y'all, quit letting me forget to do the names. You're supposed to be my brain, aren't you? Okay, what is this one called again? Kunzite. And this one is Chicago Henge. And this one is Loop and Luster. Yeah, but there's a lag. So Sassy reminded, but my brain remembered before Sassy's reminder came up. So imagine choosing you as your brain. Yeah. Polish sausage polish. A Polish sausage polish? Hamish. It is a little bit Hamish, but I feel like it's darker. So it might work on me, depending. It just depends. We'll see. We'll see how she builds up. Tyler's Trinkets, Skater Boy. I don't know if this one's intended to be a topper. Yeah, it is. This is a topper. Don't need that right now. Kind of a fun little mix of shreds and shit. Bit of a party in a bottle. Okay. Do I have anything else in here? There's 2 more. All right. Oh, Hearts and Promises. This was just called PBE VIP 2. I assume there was a PBE VIP 1. I assume this is not magnetic. No. All right. Oh, I forgot to write down Skater Boy. And this one's called PBE VIP 2. Really, really good name. Yee. All right, well, we'll see how she builds up. An iridescent flake in a black jelly often has a kind of a yuck first coat thing happening. We'll see how she goes. I think it'll build up nicely. Are all the VIP bag polishes the same, or do they do a few different ones they randomize? It depends, bow and arrows. So some brands will do enough of a single shade to go in every single bag. And so they will every bag will get the same one. Some brands will do 2 or 3 different polishes in smaller quantities. And so you get randomized which one you get. You'll only ever get one from a given brand in your VIP bag. But yeah, there may be multiple from a brand that are available across all of the bags. And not every bag gets every brand's polish. I think the bags get like 20, 22, somewhere in there, bottles of polish. But there's more brands than there are bottles that go into the bag. So you'll get a random assortment from all of the available ones. Broken Pixel made over 10 to go in VIP bags. That's crazy. Okay. And the last one from my VIP bag is Tangelo or Tangelo, I don't know, Twinkle, from Borev. Tell me if that's supposed to be a Tangelo like tangle or Tangelo like tangerine. It's a little thick, but seems to apply all right. Okay. And get that on the cab. And then we're going to go through second coats after I write down the name of this one. And then we'll go through my purchases after that. Twinkle. I think it's going to be, I think it's going to build probably to be fairly opaque. They said it was from prototyping and that they never even got pictures. That's amazing, Snazzy. That's wild. You think it's Tangelo? I'll go with Tangelo. That was what I originally thought. All right, second coat of the meet and greet polish. Very nice to meet you. I really love this type of formula. with the hollow flakes in it. This type of formula is like one of my favorites. But the color is not my go-to, of course, as you all know. The non-local PBE makers were up extremely late doing final touches for the polishes. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, the whole thing is a lot regardless, right? Like, whether you're coming in from far away, whether you're local, it's a fucking lot. It's a lot of work to do. Any kind of expo like this is exhausting. No matter how organized you are, it's always going to be just an absolute clusterfuck no matter what. Obviously, I haven't done this type of expo, but I have done plenty of craft shows as a vendor. And yeah, it doesn't matter how organized you are. It doesn't matter how many years you've been doing it. It's always fucking exhausting. Yeah, this one, that's a nice... Again, not my color, not my preferred color, but Chrome and Get It. That's a nice multi-chrome. Jen & Barry's just does good work. You think it's related to tangerine? I assume so. Yeah, even just traveling without having to vend is already a lot. For sure. I did, back when I was doing my science art stuff, I did a couple of shows in the US that I had to travel for. This is back when I was living in Canada. And yeah, it's just traveling with all your product is so stressful. All right, second coat of $500 shrimp. Obviously, this one is a jelly, so it is still on the sheer side. I feel like if you wanted to build that up in 3, you would probably have fairly minimal visible nail line, but it's also like, it's nice and even coverage, so I don't know. That's the kind of polish that for me, I wouldn't care that it's not totally opaque. You think a Tangelo is a cross between a tangerine and a pomelo? That makes sense. All right. I like it. I'm going with that. I think it is a Tangelo, and I think it is the fruit. Thank you. Thank you. Jen is saying that after gaining popularity, she will look into a bigger booth and more staff. Yeah. I feel like having more staff would really help. Yeah. Okay, VIP, obviously, this one is magnetic. It is real subtle. That's a real fucking subtle magnetic, I'll tell you what. It's much more reflective than it is magnetic. Like, I can see the magnetic, but it's just... If you're looking for a crisp line, this ain't it. But I bet it would be really nice as like a velvet to just give sort of a subtle bit of movement. You wish Jen & Barry's would do a convention in Colorado? I want all my favorite brands to do a convention in Baltimore. Just for me. I'm going to use a different magnet. There we go. Let's try this instead. Okay, that's better. I like that better. Sleep over at your house in Colorado. Spooky Mouse. The problem is Colorado's too far for me. It would be better if it was in Baltimore. Because that's where I am. Bring the con to me. The fact that nobody else wants to visit Baltimore is not my problem. All right, second coat of Wood Lily. And this should be where we're going to start to see that orange shimmer really pop. Oh, God, she's good. Oof. Oof. So pretty. There aren't very many keepers for me personally in the VIP bag. Some of these will go to friends and family that are local. But the Lourdes, oh, I'm keeping them. Chicago and California are too far? Sure. There's 5 nail polish brands in Colorado, really? What's a wee bit too red leaning? Colorado? You know what's not red leaning? Baltimore. Just saying. Trump hates it. Blue City. Nice big convention center. Cool aquarium. It's got it all, man. It's got it all. Orlando is fine. Don't leave the bubble, though. Yeah. Oy. I don't know if I want to try building up this topper. I kind of want to, just to see what it does. I want to do like a 1, 2, 3 thing to see what it looks like if you build it up in 3 coats. Is that crazy? For my cab for this, though, I'm just going to do black and white. Because I like to do... Actually, I guess I don't really need to do black since the... Oh, no, wait. It has a thingy. So I do need black and white. And can I take this sticker off easily and put it on the bottom? Or would I be better off just writing on the bottom? I think it's going to come up. There we go. Okay. I guess we'll do it on the side. And I will put... I like to have the information on the butt label because that's where I'm looking for it. Okay, so for my cab, for this, I'm going to do a little swipe of white on one side and a little swipe of black on the other. And I usually like to leave a small center area that's like neither. That might be not quite enough. Even though the cap is black, it doesn't look exactly the same over the cap as it does over like a black polish that's right behind it. It's all PBE talk, Luna. Have it in Utah. It's red. There's pretty mountains and we're running out of water. Oh boy, that sounds great. I still have not been to the Baltimore Aquarium. Somehow, even though I've been living here for several years, I haven't gone yet. All right, so that's going to be my cab for the topper. And then I'm going to not bother putting anything behind this because I'm going to do the 1, 2, 3 build up. All right, Space Jam second coat. Guy from Shark Tank is trying to build a data center to take all your water. Whose water? Hi, Ray. Are you on your way home from work? I bet you are. You were bitching about work earlier, so I'm guessing you're probably on your way home from work. Okay. Yeah, they're doing that near where your brother lives in Utah. Yeah, I gotta take Danny to the aquarium so she can take me to Olive Garden. Okay. Get that. Get my second coat of Space Jam on my cabochon. Yeah. There we go. Get a little thicker. Okay, that's better. Butts. What are we butting about, Robo? Just butts in general? I will say, the Atomic, like, the formula is immaculate. It's a really nice formula. I always love their formulas. Atomic does a great job. It's not my color. This is just not my color. I always feel like this sort of like orchidy kind of color looks extra weird on me. I don't know. I don't like it. It makes me look dead, I feel. Unfortunately, the Shark Tank guy is Canadian. Can I get my government to issue a recall? You know what? They wouldn't even issue a recall for that fucking Bieber guy, so I don't think so. Tragically. Going to the aquarium and eating all the creatures. Leo, no. That's terrible. That's terrible. Let us not do it. We can ooh and ah at the piranhas, though. They're so glittery. I don't understand why they're so glittery. Like, they're way glitterier than they have any right to be. Oh, I forgot to do Atomic on the cab. Hang on, we're going back. We're backtracking a little bit. Gotta do that. Okay. And then Chicago Henge from BCB. It's funny to me that, like, of the handful of VIP bag ones that I even kept, like, all the ones I'm super excited for, literally 100% of the ones I'm super excited for are orange. You have ragrats about not stealing the Atomic. Oh, I forgot to turn my ears on. Oh, there we go. And my ears are turned on. Just like the rest of me. Okay. Loop and Luster, second coat. I'm definitely going to have to, like, swatch this one on my nails before I decide whether or not I'm keeping it, because it's a weird color. I feel like she does a lot of flaky nudes that I feel like in the bottle I'm not going to like, and then I get them on my nails and I'm like, actually, I kind of dig it. Okay, this one is also a topper. I will once again do the 1, 2, 3 build up on the press, or the wheel rather, is what we call this. And then just do the white and black on the cab. It's got like a blue shimmy in there that's, I feel like, is going to really take over if it's over the black. You were also iffy on the Atomic one, but then the formula was fab. Someone on your stream mentioned Sailor Moon villain Kunzite. Is it Kunzite then, or is it Kunzite? And you're keeping it due to maybe being Sailor Moon. That's valid. All right. Get the white. Get the black. I should probably care more about making these tidy, but I don't. Yeah, see that over the black? That blue shimmer really takes over. I bet that's going to be very pretty over as like a topper over black, or like a dark, very dark blue or something. It would make sense for it to be Sailor Moon. Okay, I did my second coat of Skater Boy on there, and then we have this one. Some of these are going to require a third coat. Most of them, I think, aren't. I don't know. It's going to depend. I feel like this one's going to want a third coat. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I want to love it. But it's going to depend. I feel like it's not quite, like the opacity isn't quite where I want it to be. We'll see how it is after a third coat. I might love it after a third coat. And this one, Tangelo Twinkle, is going to have to pull a lot more orange for me to love it. Right now it's a weird yellow. And I don't know how I feel about it. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Hilariously, Borev is like the brand that I purchased the most from this year. And I don't know how I feel about this. But yeah, I think we're just going to try a third coat of it and see how we like it once it's built up in a third coat. For lemon nail art, I have so much good lemon colored polish though. Did I enjoy my PBE? I loved it. The thing about PBE is that you get to attack all of your friends with hugs. And that's like 99.9% of the draw for me. Like if it was there, like you go there to buy nail polish, I'd be like, whatever, I can do that online. But it is absolutely about like going and butt bumping Brittany and hugging Leo and hanging out with Alyssa and like everybody just like being in the space with all the nerds and getting to see all the people. It's amazing. It's so much fun. So yeah, it was fantastic. It was exhausting. I'm completely wiped out still, but it was fantastic. Okay, so the only ones that I really think I want a third coat of, besides the two toppers that I want to try and build up, I think I want to try a third coat of it, although I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. I'm going to try a third coat of this. Maybe not. Maybe there's no point in trying a third coat of it, because maybe it's just already opaque enough for being over a nude. Or for being a nude, rather. It's a weird polish. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about this one, Adrienne. All right, I want to do a quick third coat of this, the two toppers. I definitely want to try a third coat of these last two as well, but I'm going to give them a minute. All right. I kind of, you know what? Like, I'm not mad at this one as like a, if you build it up in 3 coats and make it like a full coverage polish, I'm kind of not mad at it. It's definitely obviously sheer, but like, I bet it would glow decent too that way. Your favorite thing was my gang yelling your name because you weren't paying attention. I have a gang? I have a gang. That's exciting. All right. Third coat down here, just in this part. This is a fun topper, I will say. it's hard. You can't really tell that I did 1, 2, and 3 coats because the glitter is like such a random mishmash of stuff that it's kind of just like, did I get more or did I just get different? And I think I just got different, but working on your summer ween. Maybe it's supposed to be rose gold, but it's leaning flesh. You mean the Lupin Luster, the Monarch one? It's definitely... I'm sure that she, like, intended it to be the color that it is, because that is how she is. And she does like to do these, like, kind of slightly off elegant lady things. It's an interesting color. I'm definitely going to just have to see it on my actual nails before I can decide whether or not I like it. I'm not mad at it, I think. Built Up in 3, I'm not mad at it. Like, I feel like that could maybe work on me. It looks like meat. Yeah, Dame, I think I do want to do that, but we have way too many, and I haven't even gotten to the ones that I purchased. So I think we'll just like skittle from all of the ones. Okay. Third coat. I do like this one in 3. I feel like I might just do that like in 1 or 2 coats over a black creme. I might like it more. Or like feel less mildly annoyed with it. It's very pretty Built Up. I think I'm just a little bit like, I struggle with like black crellies that aren't crelly enough, you know? This is leaning more yellow on the screen than it is in person. I'm going to tell you that right now. This actually looks slightly more orangey in real life. Like it's closer to the color of the bottle in real life. Although even the bottle is not showing up properly. If I put the bottle down here, so it's slightly in shadow, it's maybe slightly closer. But yeah, it's coming up yellower here. Looking more like pulpy lemonade. Yeah, it's definitely more Mango Lassie in real life. Yeah, it does have a little bit of the Holo Taco Solo Mission vibe. I agree. But less hammy. It definitely is more orange. So even the bottle on screen looks more yellow than it is in real life, and the nail in real life is closer to how the bottle looks on screen, but not quite that yellow. It's really, the lighting is really doing this color dirty. Okay, so that's my PBE VIP bag polishes. I'm going to put these off to the side in this tray in order, in the same order that the cabochons were done in, so that I do not lose track. And then we'll go into the ones that I purchased. It's this one and then the topper. Okay. And then these two. I would suspect that it probably is, but I don't think I've seen an actual Tangelo. I'm telling you, it's exactly the color of Mango Lassie, or like a good mango ice cream. Like it's the color of things that have mango in them, but that are pureed to be more even in color than an actual mango. The Spawn's 2 favorites of your current Manny Skittles are Neon Relish and the one nobody wants. Why haven't I thought about leaning into pea-shaded blue shimmers by wearing it over/with yellow? Yeah, you totally should. Okay, so those are the VIP ones. Let's set that aside. And I'm going to use, actually, I'm going to put these all the way aside, and I'm going to use a whole separate thing for that. I dropped my cabs, but it's okay. They landed right side up. Okay. Now for the shit that I purchased. Okay, actually 4 of these I didn't purchase. 4 of these I was handed by a brand that I work with because I asked if they had anything that I didn't already have because I wanted to see if there was something that I wanted to buy. And she was just like, here, take this. And I said, oh, okay. All right. We'll get everything on up here. If Brittany is still there, Brittany, I totally fucking forgot to get an unscented cuticle oil from you. and I did buy one from Atomic Polish, so I have an unscented cuticle oil from Atomic Polish. But, you know, it's probably not going to be as good as Brittany's, right? This is compostable. They say it's refillable. Has anybody tried this one? Is it actually refillable? Am I doing this right? Oh, shit. Okay. I guess I was doing it right. We'll just do this for the moment. There we go. What do they even use in this? Avocado oil, really? Jojoba oil, apricot oil, hemp seed, coconut, argan, rose hip, vitamin E, plus or minus fragrance, essential oil. There you go. BCB does have great cuticle oils. Hello, CDC. Didn't I take a BCB cuticle oil from Alyssa? No, I gave away 2 BCB cuticle oils that were scented. No greens? Yeah, nobody puts green in the VIP bag. The VIP bag is always like 99% purple. And then a couple people will do something different. Searching online shows Tangelos are orange like an orange. Okay. Interesting. Oh my god, Sanyo, your mother is suddenly coming tomorrow? Speed cleaning after work is not the thing to do. That sucks. You like avocado oil for skin? I don't believe that I've ever used it, so I just don't have a thing. I just don't know. Pop Notch has the same tubes. Twist the button you're pressing and the whole cartridge comes out. Okay. So you just refill the cartridge. All right. How dare I offend sweet and sour SO? What? What are you talking about? What did I say about sweet and sour? I'm sure that I didn't insult sweet and sour. Okay, here's stuff that I purchased. Let's start with Lurid Lacquer Coyote, which is, oof, so good. Just fucking gorgeous. Oh, I need to write on this. This is PBE 26. This one's gonna look a lot different from the VIP bag one. I'll tell you that much. It's going to look a lot different. We'll start over here. Ooh. Ooh, she pretty. Where's my cabochon? Did I not get out a second one of those? Maybe I didn't. Okay, that's all right. I have a second one right here. I will write it down. Oh, one of the sweet and sour bag polishes was green. Okay, well, I didn't get that one. And I don't think saying that people don't put fun colors in the VIP bag usually is offensive to sweet and sour. Sweet and sour is awesome. I purchased several of their greens. They're amazing. I love them. But it's still a fact that the vast majority of the VIP bag polishes are always purple because everybody wants fucking purple. And by everybody, I obviously mean customers. Boring, boring ass customers. Okay, this is Coyote. Coyote. You were interested in that one, but then forgot which brand was selling it. The Coyote? This one's Red Fox from Lurid. Very excited about this one as well. It is definitely a very packed reflective, so it's going to be gritty as hell. But I'm okay with that. Gosh, that's a good color. Red Fox. What'll be online tomorrow night? Coyote? That's exciting. If you missed out, a lot of these polishes will be available on the customer web or on the brand websites. Okay, I don't know why I decided to start on the opposite side this time, but that's what we're doing. So, I would love that analysis, Kat. Meme, you have arrived. Hello. All right, this is the one nobody wants from Sweet and Sour. Obviously, I wanted it. Kat also wanted it and purchased it. I'm going to go ahead and write down on here the one nobody wants. I'll tell you what, Sweet and Sour have really cornered the market on Pruggly polishes. They're just so fucking good at Prugglies. Every single time I see them come out with a Pruggly collection, I'm like, I want to eat it and I want to wear it. I want to own 100% of it. And I cannot. I cannot do it. But oh, so pretty. So pretty. It's going to be gorgeous built up. All right. Next is this supposed to taste like that? Also Sweet and Sour. We're not. There we go. Is this supposed to taste like that? Love a gross green? Yeah, 100%. You need the name of the orange I put on your thumb? I have no idea what orange I put on your thumb. That was from Ray's D-Stash, wasn't it? Oh, this is so good. It's such a poopy base color. I love it. Is this supposed to taste like that? Is this supposed to taste like that? Whoops. And I need to paint this as well. Gotta get the cabs done. Keep forgetting them. Yeah, I forgot what the name of that polish was 13 seconds after I put it down, Mei. I'm sorry. Yeah, Kat and I have some significant overlap in one segment of our tastes. This one is one of the doorbusters. This is True Self. And I almost bought the other doorbuster, but I kind of felt like I already had a bunch very similar to it. And this, I think, is going to scratch the itch for that cracked. Okay, this is, what's it called? True Self. True Self. I didn't change direction, but that's okay. You forgot how much you like the Monarch brush? Yeah, I love her brush. It's really good. It makes me very happy. Okay. Need to put True Self here. There we go. All right, next up, I got Carve This. This was part of a duo, I think, that I split with May because she wanted the one and I wanted the other. So this is Carve This. I was so good at the Rogue table. I was so good in general, honestly. Let's be real. I hardly bought anything. I was very well behaved this year. But yeah, the Rogue table tested me. And I definitely have a polish that's like very similar to this. It's probably from BCB, but I really loved it anyway. And so, you know, sometimes we make decisions in the moment that are just, if we'd thought about them a little more, maybe we would have not done that, but I'm not mad about it because it's really pretty. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous teal. Scratch that itch for the cracked. Yeah, sorry. That does sound a little bonkers, doesn't it? Okay, this one is from BCB. She just gave me this one. This was from the Halloween Advent ahead of the Carve. I went to visit her at her booth and I told her I wanted this one and she said okay and she gave it to me. I would have purchased it, but you know, if she's gonna just give it to me, then I'm not gonna say no. Oh, I need to put it on here as well. Does anyone know when BCB overpours are happening? They are, in fact, happening, I believe, when she opens the shop in August. I can double check my info on that, but I'm pretty sure she said that it was going to be August for overpours because she is a one-woman show and needs a little time to get herself situated ahead of the Carve. The next one is Twinkle and Hex, and I decided to just try out. I didn't really know much about Twinkle and Hex, but I really liked their branding. Not gonna lie, it was the branding. Bumfuzzle. This one's called Bumfuzzle. Yeah, apparently my polish from BCB sold out really fast at the show. Which, honestly, gratifying. But also very funny. Oh boy. Oh, okay. It's a little thick. It's a little thick. It's fine. It's just that shimmer thick.
AC is off now.
AC is off now? Can we open up? We'll just turn that off and everybody say hello, Brian.
Hello, Brian. Not
you. You don't need to say hello, Brian. You are Brian. Oh, there we go. We get the cicadas out there. Brian Thropic. Yes, Twinkle and Hex is relatively new. think they're like, they had to have been in business a year ago in order to even be in PBE, as far as I'm aware. So they've been around for a year, but yeah. This is a second one from them that is called Still Too Cold to Swim. Oh my goodness, I'm doing a bad job. Still Too Cold to Swim. And you'll be shocked to learn that it's also a blue. This one I'm a little concerned is going to be a stainer and or a bleeder. So I'm going to have to try this on, like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do that right now. Where's the white? Hang on. There it is. I was using this for working out a Skittle earlier. I'm just gonna. Hang on. So, for anybody unfamiliar with the difference, a stainer stains your nails. A bleeder bleeds into the top coat and covers up the shimmer or hollow or flakes or whatever else is in it. They're not the same thing. But you can test for both on a white silicone round pretty easily. So if it is a stainer, when you remove it later, it will have discolored the white silicone. And if it is a bleeder, then when you cover part of it, you can also do this on paper, but it's you only can test the bleeding or the bleeding easily with paper. It's harder to test for staining with paper. But we're going to put a little bit of top coat over the polish and over the mat itself. So if it is a bleeder, then the pigment, the blue pigment, is going to travel from the nail polish into the top coat, and we'll get a blue halo in the top coat itself. Sometimes it's just a little bit, sometimes it's a lot. That will give you an idea of how much bleeding it's going to do. If you have a bleeder that is a really bad bleeder, it means that if you stamp over it, assume that your stamping is going to turn blue. Like if you stamp in white, it's going to turn blue. If if it has like hollow flakes in it, they're going to be a little bit masked because they're going to turn blue. Any inclusions in the polish are going to turn blue. Shimmers are going to be masked a little bit because of the blue. So that's bleeding. And then obviously staining, we know what staining is. So, and when I take the polish off, if it's a stainer, you'll be able to see it on the actual silicone. The silicone will absorb some of the stain. Yeah, pigment migration. Many bleeders stain, but not all stainers bleed. Exactly. Blues aren't usually an issue, but this is one of those blues that if it's going to be a problem, it's going to be this kind of blue. Typically because these are like, they can often have a little bit of indigo in them, which is one of the ones that can stain badly. Purples, reds they tend to be more likely culprits. Brian Gelato King. Trying to find a good base coat that blocks stains. Yeah, there's nothing. Peely plus 2 coats of smoothing base, but that's not foolproof. I've done it as well. It works reasonably well, but it is very far from foolproof. Okay, the next, well, maybe I should save those for last because those weren't part of my purchases per se. Okay, I'm going to save those for last. Next up, let's go with, I'm also going to skip this entirely because y'all have seen me swatch this. I bought this for Rachel, for my stepdaughter. She requested this. So I'm not going to bother swatching out. You've all seen it. So the next one I'm going to do is an orange atomic called Orange Sherbet. Did I need to buy yet another orange during this PBE? Yes. Yes, I did. What exactly are you implying? Look, if the VIP bag needed to have fucking 17 purples, then I needed to buy another orange. And that's all there is to it. Starly has a base coat to help with staining. Yeah. The problem is that there's no base that's 100% foolproof. Because some of those stainers are really, really bad. And yeah, like if you keep your nails painted all the time, like, does it really matter if your nails stain? Meh. The only reason I ever care is on my swatching hand, it matters because if there's a slightly sheer polish that I'm swatching, it's going to affect the perceived color of the polish, and that matters. Because obviously, you know, if my nails are stained blue or orange or, you know, pink or something, that's going to be a problem if it changes the perceived color of the polish. So for my swatching hand, I care about that. And sometimes I like to do a negative art mani, but like, honestly, if I have a bit of staining, I'm just going to change the way that I do the art to accommodate that. It's really just the swatching that makes me care at all. I love how different this wheel's color story is from the VIP bags. Yeah, it's because this is my taste. Oh, this is Orange Sherbet. I forgot to write that down. Orange Sherbet. And if anybody wasn't sure about this one that I said I'm not going to bother swatching, it's Spiral Mode from the Chaos Collection from Monarch, the one that's like all the little micro glitters with the black flakies. I obviously own it, but I purchased it for my stepdaughter. Okay, this is half of the... So you know how every year, maybe you don't know, every year Monarch and Borev do a duo together, sort of a callback to their Fair Maiden days. If you didn't know, Monarch and Borev used to have a brand together called Fair Maiden. Anyway, they do a duo together every year for PBE. This year it was cat themed. We got the little kitty ears. So if you bought the duo, you got the kitty ears, one polish from Borev and one polish from Monarch. So Monarch's is called 9 Lives. So this is going to be a jelly flaky that will need some buildup. Nine Lives. Oh, and I went and put the lid on that before putting it on my cab. It's totally a creamsicle in a bottle, that atomic. I love it. It really made me happy. And they have such a good formula, atomic. Such a good formula. Yeah, using if you really want to block stain, Bonquette is right. Using a creme underneath, like a, you know, fairly close to your flesh tone creme underneath. So that's going to be absolutely the most powerful stain blocker that you can get. But I just don't like it. So Borev's doesn't seem to have a name. I don't know if that's because the sticker fell off or what. I don't know. But it doesn't seem to have a name. So I'm just going to call it BR Cat ? I'll have to find out if it used to have a sticker and it just fell off or what. Oh boy, I had a hair in the monarch. That's unfortunate. Oh well, it's fine. It's like a little metallic microflake with a shimmer. It's kind of cute. It wasn't a prototype. It was for their kitty cat duo. So I feel like it probably has a name. A cat has no name. Cute. I might just have to ask them if it has a name. It's possible that the name tag just came off in the bag. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Banquette, if you're like really wanting to make sure that you're not getting a second. Oh, I see. Yeah. No, it is similar. It's similar to doing a second base coat layer, but like if you do peely and just a creme, that's going to be better than a peely and 2 layers of any base, including ridge filling base. The website says just kitten around. Okay, thank you, Melissa. Very helpful. I will change that on here, and then I also need to make it a little tag. Let's make it a little sticker tag. I have little stickers around here somewhere, don't I? There we go. Ooh, ew. I think one of my glycerin leaked. Yuck. And now it's dripping. It's dripping on me. Oh, gross. Oh, gross. Gross. I mean, at least it's just glycerin. It's fine, but it is icky. It's icky. I think I'm just gonna take everything out of this container and just run to the restroom briefly. And just get the sticky glycerin off of me. Hang on a second. I'll be right back, y'all. I mean, thankfully it was just the glycerin because that just like rinses off. It's literally just a sugar. It's fine, but like, blech. Okay. I have to find a new container to put these in, but just kitten around. And we'll write it up here. Oh my goodness, that's way too many. Sometimes, you know, extra letters come out when I'm handwriting things. Okay, we'll just put this on the back. There we go. Okay. Next, now Borev is the brand that I purchased the most from. So not including the the duo, I did purchase another 5 polishes from Borev. So this one is Tidal Reverie. And I do feel like, do I probably have something very similar to this? I mean, yeah. Of course I probably do. But also, did I want it? Yeah. Yeah, I fucking did. Okay, this is Tidal Reverie. You put your stained nails on Discord? Let me see your stain. Oh, that's right. Well, we'll see. Hopefully it won't bork the stream for me to fire up Discord. Guess we'll find out. This one's Come At Me, Bro, and I just think that that's like really bad and good, and it makes me happy. Can we focus? Can we focus? Thank you. There we are. Come at me, bro. All right, let me see these. Let me see these stained ass nails. Where are they? Nail chat. Speaking of staining during... oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Lori. Ho, 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 ho. Can I show that on stream? Can I show that on stream? Come at me, bro. Oh my god, I have a hair tickling my nose. Ah! Ah! Okay. You know who's gonna want this is my aunt. My aunt's gonna see, as soon as I wear this one, she's gonna be like, that one's mine. That's fucking gorgeous. I love that. It's like such a perfect, like... All right, let me see here. Let me see here. Discord. Okay. Look at this majestic staining. Look at this majestic staining. Oh my goodness. That's impressive. That's really good. What did that to you? That's incredible, Lori. Okay, next one up is Moonveil Dust. Sounds like some pixie shit. Moonveil, whoops, Dust. From this says Moonveil Garden, Fairy Garden. So I guess they had some kind of a fairy collection. This, I think, is more like topperish. Although you could definitely build it up. Those flakes will build up for sure. But I feel like that would topper really nicely too. I'm a little tempted to just treat it like a topper, but I want to see how it builds up on the swatch stick. Because I feel like I have a black... Where the hell have all my freaking... There we are. Oh my god, why are these so covered in lint? Oh yeah, it's because I have a million cats, and also I don't believe in dusting. It's against my religion that I just made up. Okay, let's see what this looks like as a topper over black, just real quick. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, hang on. Oh, yeah. I also want to try this over like a brown. Oh my God, I feel like this would be so sexy over a brown. It's got like hollow and the blue iridescent flake, and I'm not even sure what else is in there, but I love that. That's gorgeous. Roboducker, you gotta go. Have a good night. Note to self, put neon purple polish on press-ons to avoid stains. It was Essie Tangoed in Love, a neon purple that did that. That's amazing. Okay. Next is Sea Glass. This was one of her small batch prototypes. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah. And, oh, I forgot to do that on a cabochon. Yeah, it's always a fucking purple, man. I get yelled at for not liking purple, but purple does people dirty. Just saying. All right, Boda, the last one. This is Bonne Nuit. Signature shade. I don't know what that means. It might mean that I already own it. That would be funny. Probably not, though. But maybe. I do. This is why I do eventually need to like actually digitize my collection somehow. This one I think is really gonna be gorgeous built up, but it's probably gonna need 2 or 3 coats to get there. Purple doesn't usually stain you. It's always brights and saturated greens. Interesting. You didn't get a lot of prototypes at PBE? I guess I didn't either. Bone Nut. Let's not. Please, we speak French here, okay? Bonne nuit. We don't speak French well, but we do kind of speak French. Okay, I'm gonna run out of these things for this, but the rest are all toppers. So why don't I do 2 per nail, because the ones that I have remaining are the ones that Prism Parade just gave me when I was there, because I didn't have them already, and I don't know, she decided to give them to me. Hello, Vibrant Pixel. You can't see, you thought that said Bonnie Nut? Listen, my handwriting sucks, but this says Bonne Nuit. Not Bonnie Nut. Okay, so these 4, I didn't buy them, but I'm also not like being paid to swatch them or anything like that. They're just, she launched them at PBE. I think they're exclusives. They are toppers. There's Fireside Bowl, Aragon, Ballroom, Metro, and Double Door. So I think I'm just going to do like 2 per nail here on this so we can see what they look like. Ooh. Oh, those are fun. Okay. I like that. I do feel like I would maybe want to like see what it's like built up. Am I having regrets about my idea? You know what? Let's give it a whole nail. We're going to give it a whole nail. We're going to give it a whole nail. I'm just going to have to put one of them on the other. Oh my God. Oh, fucking hairs. I'll put one of them on the other swatch wheel. I'll put the purple one on the other swatch wheel. With its heinous fucking purples. I am going to want to do cabs for this for sure. Okay. Sponge. You could sponge it on, yeah. You could definitely sponge it on. Are they large flakies? They're like shreds. They're those harder, sort of slightly stiffer metallic shreds. There's hollow. Looks like it's a combination of hollow, like square glitters and colored shreds. So put the purple on here. You could definitely sponge these on if you wanted like more intense, you know. Oh, I need to put the names. Fireside Bowl. This one is Aragon Ballroom. And then these two are Double Door and Metro. Okay. Metro. Double Door. Okay. So Metro is the blue. Yeah, they're definitely like a more textured shred. I don't think these are going to lay down as flat as your typical like iridescent flake will. I feel like they're going to have a little bit more texture because they're like that slightly stiffer metallic flake. But like, that's why we have glitter smoothing. That's why glitter smoothing exists. They don't seem like real chunky, I'll say. They seem like they're like laying down reasonably flat. They're just not as slim and thin as the iridescent ones are. You know how the iridescent ones are always like super thin and flexible, and they're almost like a skin. Ah, fuck. Okay, there we go. Oy. Meme, you have returned. Hello. All right, second coats of things. Pretty sure most of these are only going to need 2 coats. Bebe has a loose tooth. Oh, it's okay. Cats get loose teeth. It's fine. It's normal. It happens all the time. There's Coyote, second coat. And I do feel like that's pretty opaque. I don't see any shadowing that would suggest that it needs another coat to get more opaque. I think you're already there all the way with Coyote. Very much enjoy this one. Oh, I need a second coat on the cabochon. Gotta make sure I keep up with both before I start putting stuff away. It's giving him trouble eating. Yeah, the looser it is, the less they charge you to remove it. That is so true. Well, I'm sorry it's giving him trouble. That does suck. But like, you're not a bad cat mom. This is a thing that happens. He's gonna be okay. And if you can manage to get him to the vet and get it removed, then he'll be so good so fast. And if you cannot get him to go to the vet, which I understand, he will probably be just fine very soon. He will very likely manage to chomp it off himself. There's our second coat of Red Fox. Yeah, the problem is getting him to a vet. That is an issue for Bebe, I know. Love this. Oof, so pretty. So pretty. All right, second coat of Red Fox. I'm really happy I bought these two from Lurid. They are gorgeous. They are unique to my collection. I am very happy. Okay, next up. The one nobody wants, except me and Kat and all the other Prugly lovers. Second coat. These ones might need a third coat, I feel. They're very jelly-y. I don't think that they're going to get to like full opacity because that's just, they're jellies. That's just the nature. But I want to build up the flake more so that I get more flake coverage. So we're probably going to do 3 coats with this, with all of these sweet and sours. Oh, I should not put that away because I want to use it again. Okay, next up, is this supposed to taste like that? Such a good name. She does a really good job with the naming as well for the Pruglies. It's always very funny to me. Very much a baby poop color. Big fan. Allergic to her own spit? How does that happen? That's crazy. Man, immune systems are weird. All right, second coat of the Doorbuster True Self from Sweet and Sour. Yeah, I know it's not exactly the same as the Cracked, but I feel like it's gonna satisfy my desire for the Cracked. It's definitely not as brown based, but I'm kind of feeling like maybe I can avoid the Cracked as a result of having this. Okay, carve this. This one's going to be probably just a 2 coat and it's done. Are we talking about the new Cracked Polish Banana Slug? I don't think it's Banana Slug. It's the one that's a brown base with a green shimmer. It's not actually quite the same as this, but it has a similar vibe. What is it called, Leo? Help me out, buddy. Yeah, this one's good in 2 coats for sure. I'm asking you because you need to know, Leo. Come on. All right, No, it's not Banana Slug. I don't think. It's brown with green shimmer. I thought it was something different. Are they up on the website yet from Cracked? Or are they not up yet? It doesn't look like they're up yet. If I sort them new to old, I'm not seeing those ones. Nutrient rich. Yes. Thank you. That's the one. Nutrient rich. Good job. Thank you, Spooky Mouse. I knew it wasn't Banana Slug. I was like, that's not correct. What are we doing here? Wrong row. Ahead of the curve. Carve. Ahead of the carve. The cracked is more brown? Yeah, definitely. I literally said that. The cracked is definitely more brown. But I feel like it's going to just scratch the itch. It is not the same. This one's more olivey. The cracked is more brown. But I don't want to be buying polish if I can help it. All right, second coat of Ahead of the Carve. It's not 100% opaque, but I think it's opaque enough that I would just wear it like this. That's going to give you like a ghost of visible nail line that isn't enough for me to want a third coat. Yeah, I feel like if it's still there at Black Friday and I still want it, then I would consider purchasing it then. But yeah. But yeah, I really need to not be spending any money on polish until Black Friday. They'll have a chaos month in September and you can stack affiliate codes with the sale. Okay, I could see that. That could be worth it. Okay, this one is Twinkle Hex Polish Bum Fuzzle, second coat, and I do think 2 coats is going to be good for this one. It's got that like metallic micro glitter thing that is usually very opaque. Yeah, very, very opaque. That's a super pretty polish. I really like it. And it seems like it applies nicely, so, and I'm not mad at the brush. It's a decent brush. Yeah, seems like they did the thing. It's a little brush strokey, but I kind of expect that with this type of formula, and probably a lot of that would go away with top coat. Maybe not 100% of it, but probably most of it. And then the other Twinkle Hex is still too cold to swim. This one might want a third coat. This one's a little more sheer. It's a different style. I don't know. Well, actually, that might be opaque enough in 2. Yeah, that's opaque enough in 2. It's like not 100%, but it's like 99% of the way there. That's opaque enough for me in 2. I can still see just a little bit of glow of the light behind it, but not enough to annoy me. That's a nice dark blue. It's very like night sky, not quite all the way nighttime, but like, you know, late dusky sky. It's pretty. Your birthday is approaching, so everyone needs to act accordingly. Oh my God. What's terrible? Bow and Arrow said something that is terrible. Oh, do I not have it on fucking all messages? I don't. Jesus. What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, the spit makes some sort of reaction happen with the teeth in black. Oh, weird. Weird. That sounds awful. Yeah, the stacking codes is really nice. I very much appreciate that. It's not technically an allergy, but it's an abnormal immune response. I mean, so are allergies, right? Like, it's just a slightly different category. Whatever. We call it the same thing. It's fine. Did I swatch the orange I used for your Skittle? May, I don't have that orange. I don't know what that orange is. I don't own it. I think it was in Ray's D-Stash. I don't know what it is. I'm genuinely not sure what it was. It was not one of my polishes. That's all I know. It was not one of my polishes. Okay, Atomic. Yeah, you're shit out of luck with that one, May. I don't know what the fuck that was. We got to get Ray to try and... I don't know if it was Ray's or Leo's. It was somebody's D-stash. I think it was Ray's. But we just need Ray to tell us which one it was. And she might be able to do that if you have a photo of it. That's 2 coats of the Atomic, obviously totally opaque. This one is also showing up yellower here than it actually is. It's a little oranger than this in person. I think it probably has a little bit of neon pigment in it, would be my guess, but it's definitely very creamsicle-y. All right. That's the Atomic. And then the next one is the Monarch. This one's probably going to be one I want to build up in 3. The nail flew away. Shit, that's a problem. Okay, so remember we were doing May's nails with D-Stash. We were doing her clear press-ons with D-Stash. I think I used a color that was like an orange. It was a real interesting, shifty, shimmery, orangey color that may have had a slightly pinkish base, maybe, if I'm sort of vaguely recalling it correctly. I could be wrong. Fairly certain it came from your D-Stash. It was lovely. She wants to know what it was. Imposter Orange by Zombie Claw. May look that up. Imposter Orange by Zombie Claw. Look it up and see if that's the one. Orange with pink shimmer? Yeah, maybe something like that. It wasn't just a straight up orange. It's like a pink with orange or an orange with pink or something. It was like pinky and orangey, as I recall. Here's a second coat of just kitting around. Yeah, this one is probably going to end up... I feel like Rachel might like this one. I'm going to also do a 3rd coat of it for sure. Let us know if that's the one that it was, because that was a real cute one. All right, we're going to want a 3rd coat of these ones. And then we go into the rest of the Beau Rev ones. If it was a light orange, it was Zombie Claw. Slightly darker orange, it was your BKL Tito. I don't think it's... Yeah, Tito, Proto. Tito, Proto, same thing, right? Autocorrect, right? I don't think it was a BKL, but I could be wrong. The Zombie Claw does sound correct for some reason in my brain. But, you know, we did a lot of prototypes as well. It was a lighter color for sure. All right, Tidal Reverie, I feel like I would probably just wear that into. There is definitely like a little visible nail line there's going to be in that, but I feel like it's the type that the flakes are so flaky that I would not bother doing a 3rd coat of that. I don't know. I would have to see it on my nails to decide. It might be one of those ones where depending on how the flakes fall, I might decide to do a 3rd one or I might not. I am going to just leave it at 2 for the swatches though, for that one. It was not Imposter Orange. Okay. Oh, it does not. Yeah, no, it doesn't have flakies. For sure. Then perhaps it was... Yeah, I'm not like totally anti VNL. It really depends for me. Sometimes I'm completely fine with it. Sometimes I'm like, it's borderline. Sometimes I absolutely fucking hate it. And it really depends on the polish. Depends on the color, depends on what else is going on in the polish, what other like components it has. And so sometimes I don't know whether I'm going to be okay with the VNL in a polish or not until I have it on my nails. And with flakies, a lot of the time, if it's got big chunky flakes, I'm going to be fine with it with a little bit of VNL. But it's just not guaranteed. This one I feel like is a 2-coater. This is like, it's got that like lovely blue shift to it that I feel like is not coming out as well as I would like, but you can at least somewhat see it. I forgot to put that on here though. I think. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I feel like it was maybe a little shifty, possibly multi-chromish. It might have had like a pearlescent. It might have been like a little fox prototype adjacent kind of looking thing. That's my vague recollection, is that it kind of had little fox vibes. Is Little Fox the one I'm thinking of? The BKL I'm thinking of? Yeah, exactly. I don't mind VNL if there's other stuff in it. Or if it's like, if it's already like a very like sort of close to nude or pinkish color, I mind it less as well. Hang on. Y'all are making me want to pull a BKL I have here. Because I'm feeling like it was maybe slightly similar to Little Fox in vibes, but like more orangey and less golden pink, more orange and pink. Am I right about that? Is that similar vibes, Mei? Because in my head, it was similar to this. No, she lost the nail, Leo. Similar to Little Fox. Okay. So it's obviously not this, but it vibes similar to this. I think it was maybe more opaque than this, too. More opaque, more orangey. But, like, the vibes are similar. So it might have been a prototype. I don't know. The nail tip decided to yeet itself at work. That fucking sucks, dude. Okay, where was I? I was here. With Moonveil Dust, which I think is going to be one that I want to treat as a topper. And I'm going to treat it as a topper on the cabochon. But I think on the swatch wheel, I want to see what it looks like built up. Because it's got these big chonky flakes as well as the smaller flakes. And I feel like it will be fun to see how that ends up building up. So we'll keep that out. But on this, I will give it the topper treatment here. Do you have Little Fox, Mei? Because if you have Little Fox, I feel like that's close enough to the vibe that it would probably just be fine to have that. Mentally, you're thinking of hyena lacquer, this watermelon sucks, but you weren't there. Yeah, I don't know what that one looks like. I would have to look that up. That's like... That's really nice as a topper. I like that as a topper. But we'll see how it builds up on the nail as well. I feel like I might prefer it as a topper. All right, second coat of sea glass. This seems like maybe a 3-coater. I don't know. This is one of those weird formulas. These ones that have the metallic microflakes are sometimes real nice and sometimes real weird. And I sometimes love them and I sometimes hate them. That is pretty. I do feel like 2 coats is probably fine with that. Yeah, I'm going to call that a 2-coater. It's a borderline 2-coater. It's like if you applied a little bit thinner, you might want 3, but it's going to depend on application. Okay, bonne nuit. Good morning, Katya. I hope you slept well. All right, second coat of bonne nuit. My goodness, it's already 10 o'clock, y'all. After 10 o'clock. How'd it get so late? We haven't even done my nails. I don't know if we're going to have time to do my nails. It's like already so late. Because I'm tired. I'm tired. All right, that's it though. The rest of them are all the toppers from like the Prism Parade toppers, which we're not going to bother. I'm just going to put the black and white behind them. And then there's a couple that I wanted to do a 3rd coat on just to see how they feel with 3 coats. It's Bone Nut. Sorry. Bone Nut. You know I'm Canadian, right? Like I can't let this sort of thing slide. Like I can make fun of the Quebecois, but other people can't. You know? It's like it's when it's your sibling and you're allowed to say anything horrible about them, but if other people do, then you gotta roll some heads, you know? It's like that. You're tired and you need to be out of the house by 4:30 for work? That sucks, dude. I don't like that one bit. There's a Timony, I think. Sounds like a Timony. Is that a Timony? I don't think I have any cats in here if you want to do a cat transfer. That's Cinna. Cinna monkey? What you doing? All right, we might get a visitor. Hi. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. You say hello? Say hello to stream? Say hi, chat. Okay, goodbye. Hi, Timony. Excuse me. Hello, sir. Sir. Hello. Sir. What you doing? Sir. All right, well, he's not being very cooperative. A little cat moment. All right. Cats, 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 cats. What are we going to do? What's going on, everybody? There. Cats, 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 cats. My last name ends in et. Have the French not punished me enough? It was definitely not ethereal calcifer. But it was similar to that. Has anyone ever tried reattaching a peely with more peely base? No, I would not recommend that because I would not recommend that. But you can reattach a peely with just top coat or base. It works just fine. And it still peels. At least in my experience. If you just need like, half an hour to get home or whatever, a little spit will actually usually do it. But yeah, if you need it to last another day, top coat or base usually does it. Okay. The ones that I wanted to do a third coat. I want to see this Monarch with a third coat because I feel like I wanted to see these. Well, let's do it in order. So the one nobody wants. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, Cinna. Don't worry, I'll switch over the cam. Here. All right. So that's the third coat of the one nobody wants. As expected, it does not go opaque, but we do get more flake buildup, which is what I wanted to see. So I think 3 coats gives me the flake buildup that I'm looking for. I like this. I think this is really fun. I might, it's the sort of thing that like I might want to do it over like either a blurring base or even like a color matched creme. But I like it. I like it. It's fun. Looks like a gorgeous pickle. Yeah, pond scummy. Absolutely. This one, is it supposed to taste like that? Is more like baby poop, and I'm here for it. I really like this one as well. It's very good. Definite poop vibes. Very into it. Again, not going to be fully opaque, but that's fine for this. Not a problem in my opinion. You could also try toppering it. Yeah, for sure. I think I would probably, if I wanted it to be opaque, I think I would do it over like a color matched, maybe not a creme, but like a color matched Crelly. That's like, not fully opaque, but more opaque than this. This is True Self. This was one of the doorbusters. Also not going to be fully opaque, but that shimmer is going to go a long way to hiding some of that visible nail line. These fucking children. What are you two doing? Is it supposed to taste like that? Gambled with too much lettuce? Yikes. It sounds like somebody's eating something they're not supposed to be eating. What's happening? Yeah, okay. Cinna's chewing on my bag. Cinna, can you please not destroy my pack? That would be great. Thank you. All right, and then I wanted to try a third coat of this Monarch because I do feel like I want a little more flaky buildup on here. This, why does this polish make me think of Gengar? Mei? Is this your fault? Did you do this to me? Why does this polish make me think of Gengar? You can't see it, but the child is down in the crack that Cinna is digging her hand into right now. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. Maple is watching Cinna. Oh yeah, having to start driving at 4:30 is horrifying. That's very upsetting. Did I want to do a third coat of this? Yeah, I did. I wanted to do a third coat of this. It's a little sheerer than I like. The pinky pink. Oh, I forgot to do those on the cabochon as well. I should do that. Okay. Do this one on the cab. And the Monarch. I did the sweet and sours already. Okay. And then there's just this last Beau Rev that I did the cab as a topper, but I wanted to see how built up this gets in 3. Kind of curious to try this one actually on the nail as a like full coverage polish, because I feel like it does get opaque enough in 3 coats that you could totally do that. It's kind of interesting. You could definitely, I mean, you can for sure topper it, but I feel like you can also do a full coverage thing and it's like most of the way opaque there. Interesting, interesting. All right. 5-finger Skittle, quick. What are we doing? From everything, 5-finger Skittle. Please try to make it cohesive. What? There we go. Oranges, Pruglies, Swamp. Yeah, CDC, again, I don't necessarily need stuff to be 100% opaque to want to wear it on its own. But that's a personal choice, for sure. Like, I'm okay with some visible nail line if I feel like it's interesting enough. So, for me, it's close enough. And I don't enjoy wearing toppers over a creme as a general rule. I don't mind wearing them over like a crelly or like a shimmer or something that I feel kind of goes with it, but I don't usually like the way there's a starkness, a harshness to the way that most polishes look over a creme for me. So I tend to prefer not to do them that way. But yeah, it is very much a preference thing. I can totally see someone wanting to put that over a color matched creme or a pink creme or something. And like I said, it does look beautiful as a topper here. If we can actually see it, there it is as a topper over white, over black, and just over mufflesh, which would be sort of similar to if you did it over like a pink. So yeah, depending on what kind of look you're going for, I think you could definitely do that. Swamp Core would make a fun Skittle. Bleed stain test for the blue. Thank you for the reminder. She is not a bleeder. She is definitely not a bleeder. Let's see if she's a stainer, because it's been on long enough. So if she was a bleeder, we would be seeing a blue halo by now. And if she was a stainer, then we would be seeing a stain on here by now. It doesn't take very long. Usually within half an hour, you'll see results if it's a bad stainer or bleeder. So yeah, not a stainer, not a bleeder. Safe polish. Very good. Thank you for the reminder on that. All right, so we want to go Swamp Core. Are we thinking like those three? Those are all like definitely 3 coaters though, so it's going to take a little longer to do them. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be Najwa, but no, pardon me. We could do these guys, or we could do oranges. I kind of feel like, actually, I really like these with Red Fox. This set of 4 here. So like these and Red Fox. Yanelli says Coyote. Is it supposed to taste like that? I think this one. Oh, wait, you're saying these ones. You're saying these ones and the orange flaky one. Which orange flaky? Ahead of the carve? This one here? You don't think Red Fox with these? The carve one. So you think this set? We could try that. You think carve matches Coyote better? Okay. Let's try it. Let's do it. What order do we want them in? Sweet and Sour totally owns the Prugly game. 100% agree. I think if I was going to alter this, here's what I would do. What I would do is these 3, this one, and this one. Or this one, sorry, and this one. So I would take out this one and do these. That's the Skittle I would do. Which is very close to what you suggested, which is this. But I feel like this is better for me. The oranges with the Pruglies are really hot though. I really like this idea. I'll try the meat polish another day, Dame. Okay, let's try this. I like this. I think I want to start put red fox on my thumb and then have this across. Maybe that. I like that across this with the thumb. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? Hello? He's down underneath my nail desk digging into a box. Your mozzarella sticks are coming and your wife, but mainly you're excited about your mozzarella sticks. I'm telling Vi you said that. Okay. All right. We're going to do this. Sir, please. Please stop. I swear to fucking God. Hang on a second. I need to show you people this shit that I'm dealing with. I need to show you this shit that I'm dealing with. You see this child? Do you see this fucking child? Look at him. The evil toy isn't under here. He's just digging. Sorry, it's a little shaky. It's on my... I'm just holding it, and it's, like, on my leg. So, okay. What a little fucking monster. What a little shit. Oh, my God. Okay. We're going to move these off to the side. Sir, please. Yeah, it's very Mother I Crave Violence. It's very Mother I Crave Violence. Did I show you the Mother I Crave pin? Did I show everybody the Mother I Crave Violence pin from Rachel? Do I have that up here? Hang on, let me get it out of the thing. My stepdaughter is a goddamn genius. I love this so much. This is absolutely Timony Cricket. 100% Timony Cricket. Little fucker. I need to find another thing to put that on. I need more, like, pin thingies. May, you've seen it. Didn't I give you one of those? Or did I give those to... Did I just give that to Alyssa? I can't remember. Y'all had the chance to order that from me. And I brought it to whoever requested it. Oh my God, I'm doing a bad job. I do feel like maybe this wants a little thinner. If that's okay. Yeah, I think Alyssa got that one. No, you did not have any such chance. You were not one of the people that I knew I was going to be definitely seeing at PBE like 4 or 5 months ago when I requested them from Rachel. There were like a handful of people that had an opportunity to put an order in with me. But you can probably purchase them at Rachel's website if you really want them. All right, sleep well, May. You got an extra one what, Leo? What did you get an extra one of? Mozzarella stick? I hope you got an extra mozzarella stick. That would be very exciting if you did. I wish extra mozzarella sticks for everyone who desires them. Which honestly should be everyone. Unless, I guess, maybe if you're lactose intolerant or vegan. I had an extra kitty pin somehow. Oh, well, then I guess May could have had it, but she didn't order it. So I probably just thought to myself, I should just get an extra one of these because somebody is for sure going to want it. I forgot that I'd had an extra one of those. I had like a whole list of things that I had to bring for Brittany and Alyssa and May. Oh my god, I did a bad job. I'm like literally incapable of doing my nails properly on stream. I also hope I get an extra mozzarella stick. I hope that for you, Leo. If anyone deserves an extra mozzarella stick, it's you. These fucking cats, I swear to God. What is happening over there? Child, what are you doing? You got jalapeno poppers too? The microphone. What's going on with the microphone? Are you having a problem? Timony fix what? What is Timony fixing? More to the point, what is Timony breaking? Did we just lose sound? Did we? It looks fine. Is there a problem or was I didn't touch anything or change anything. Can y'all hear me? Timony definitely did not unplug anything. There's nothing over there for Timony to have unplugged. It's dipping out occasionally. You're not having issues. You can hear. Sound is desynced. Oh, good. Love that. Yours is silent. Well, Leo, I think we can say for sure that that is not my fault. If it's desynced, you can try restarting the app. That can sometimes work. I'm going to put just a few drops of thinner in this Lurid because I feel like it just wants a little bit of thinner. You refreshed and now it's fine. Okay, good. All right. Well, I'm sorry that the sound got desynced for some people. I don't know what the hell happened, but nothing changed on my end. And where Timony is playing, there are no cables. So I don't know where that little shit went off to. He's gone. Oh, no, he's right there. Hi. Hi. Did you hear me calling you a little shit? Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. Oh, what you doing? He's right underneath my chair now, which is a perfect place for a cat to be. Okay, second coat of whatever the hell this one's called. Red Fox. I momentarily, just for an instant, was going to call it Little Fox, and I was like, nope, that's incorrect. That's a BKL, and it does not look like this. Okay, there's Red Fox. Oh, God, it's so good. What a delicious polish. All right. And second coat of, is this supposed to taste like that? Yeah, I feel like the second coat is like borderline for me. It's definitely not opaque, but it's borderline for me in terms of whether I'm okay with the opacity. I think I might want a third coat, but I'm going to see how the other ones look into. Because I know the two Lords are going to be 100% opaque. This one's going to be most of the way opaque. BCB usually is like most of the way opaque in 2. Not always, but she's not a big fan of super sheer stuff. Gremlin Core energy, yes. The Dom I destashed to you needed a ridiculous amount of thinner. That seems correct, yes. I did not touch anything. That was one of the like reflective bombs, right? Those things are so fucking thirsty. All right. Gosh, I really like Coyote. Such a good brown. I really like it a lot. Okay. I'm kind of feeling 2 coats for these, to be honest. Like, yeah, they're absolutely not opaque. I'm not mad about it. Maybe a third coat for just this one and leave this one so that this kind of comes up to closer to the same opacity. Yeah, Leo, it's definitely going to need thinner like every single fucking time you use it. Guaranteed. What a lad. What a lad. What a boy. What a good little man. Hello. Hello, sir. Oh, gosh, I love him so much. The color shift on Coyote would also make perfect fish nail art. Yeah, I could actually see that. That would be good. That would, in fact, make a perfect fish nail art. Yeah, I think just the ring nail, because I don't mind, like, yes, these two, the index and middle are very slightly translucent, but I think the middle is sticking out a little more, and I would like that to be slightly more opaque to just kind of get into the same range. He's so cute, tucking his little hands. What a good boy. We went to a farmer's market this afternoon and got, well, we got a few things, but one of the things we got was just the most enormous broccoli. Like, the biggest broccoli I've ever seen. It's huge broccoli. So I think I'm going to have to, like, we're going to do a stir fry, but that's only going to use up, like, at most a third of the broccoli. So I feel like I need to also make, like, a broccoli soup or something. I'm going to go ahead and do this one. I can tell, just this one, I'm going to want a glitter smoother on it. I can already tell I'm going to want that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Because I got to wait for this other thing to dry before I can put a third coat on it anyway. And you know how reflectives are. They do get gritty. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a coat of glitter smoother on here. This is the Arcana one, Potion of Smoothing. I really like it. I think it's a good one so far. Very much enjoying this one. And I like it better than the G&G one. I might be able to do a broccoli-based salad of some sort. I already chopped up the broccoli a little bit because it was so big. Broccoli cheddar mac and cheese is good. You don't need to be afraid of produce. You just cook it. Just cook it. The highest risk thing is pre-shredded salad mixes, or pre-shredded salads, because of the way that they're prepped. But yeah, just if you're just eating cooked vegetables, you're fine. And it doesn't even have to be like cooked to death, right? Like a quick stir fry, everything can still be nice and crisp, and you're safe, right? So that's just how I'm handling it. Nayland stocks sweet and sour now. I hope you do get overpours. That would be very exciting for you. Yeah, no, I'm thinking I might want to do a broccoli cheddar soup to have something that like I can portion out and put in the fridge. I just realized that like this camera is way up there and it doesn't really need to be at this point. There we go. It was probably for the best for what we were doing earlier, but now it can come down a little. But yeah, just cook your fucking vegetables. You'll be fine. Be smart, cook your vegetables. I know it's sad to not be able to have salads, but you can if you're lucky enough to have a farmer's market in your area where you know that the produce is coming from a small family-owned farm. You can feel pretty confident eating from that. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Buy a head of lettuce, wash it well, remove the first few outer layers. So I would actually buy the lettuce, remove the outer layers and cut off the bottom first, and then wash it thoroughly. You're pretty safe in that case. It's significantly lower risk than buying anything that's like pre-shredded, pre-processed. But yeah, farmers markets, local, anything that's like a local small farm situation is going to be safer. And yeah, I would probably avoid salads at restaurants and such right now where you don't know the provenance. But for the most part, you should be fine. Yeah, Katya doesn't need to worry about this so much because she doesn't live in a country where profit is more important than health and safety. Must be nice. But yeah, it's, and the thing is that like this is every year. Every year there is a cyclospora outbreak. It's just not normally this big. It's normally extremely limited. Yeah, there's lots of info about Taylor Farms supply chain stuff. You just the problem is always that in this country we like to just make sure that nobody has to worry too much about giving their workers decent breaks or supplying them with adequate bathroom access and hand washing and all of that sort of thing. And then we do all our processing in the most cost-effective way possible. And of course, recently we stopped monitoring cyclospora because, that's hardly ever a problem. And I'm sure the fact that it's hardly ever a problem has nothing to do with the fact that we've been monitoring it for years. And, we've had a whole system set up to respond to issues. Radioactive shrimp from Walmart. Love it. Yeah, same with salmonella. There's lots of all of these pathogens, if you're at your greatest risk if you are in a country where food safety is not as regulated, labor is not as regulated, and the healthcare monitoring stuff is not being properly funded. And then you're forced to buy from, a handful of companies that own basically everything, right? If you live in a food desert, you don't have access to necessarily a farmer's market where you can get safe produce, right? I'm lucky enough we have a farmer's market. We have places I can go where feel pretty confident about the produce, and for everything else, I can just cook. But yeah, companies are not just more important than people. They are, in fact, people. Oh, yeah, there was a salmonella recall on a whole bunch of eggs. We got eggs today from our farmer's market. Local eggs, thank you. U.S. Supreme Court ruled ages ago, that companies had more of an obligation to shareholders' profits than to the human beings working for them. Yeah, that's part of the issue. Actually, I'm going to not use this top coat. I'm going to use my Monarch top coat because I want to make sure that we have real good smoothing for this lurid. Yeah, companies are people and stockholders are more important than consumers. It's a thing. Okay, let's go back to nails up so we can, because I know you all really want to see me apply my top coat. That's what you're all here for. This freaking nail, we still have like a couple of months to go before I've grown out the damage on that nail, and watch me break it again like a week after I finally get to carve off the last of the patch. This one is almost grown out through the patch, but like this one's like a week away. But my thumbnail has so far to go still. It's been what, like 2 months since I broke it? Something like that. That was bad. But yeah, it's like super lumpy and such a pain in the ass, and it's so thick right now. It's so annoying. Your mozzarella sticks are here. Hooray! All right, good night, CDC. Yeah, salmonella is killed by cooking. There's basically all of the, like the E. coli, cyclospora, all those things are killed by cooking. So just, and like it's always a thing in the summertime. All these things get worse in the summertime. We always have outbreaks in the summertime. So just like, fucking be careful. It's fine. Violet got herself 5 corn dogs. 5 corn dogs. Leo, are these full-size corn dogs? Is this snacks for tomorrow? Leo, 5 corn dogs is so many corn dogs. Please tell Violet I am concerned for her GI tract. 5 corn dogs is too many corn dogs. That's not okay. Oh my God, I just realized that my little skeleton guy got turned around and he was facing his butt to the camera. And a chili dog. Well, that just sounds tasty. Listen, I'm not taking anything from her choices. Her choices are excellent. I'm just concerned about her GI tract with 5 corn dogs. 5 corn dogs should be a Polish name. Yeah, it's true. When it's hot is when you most want a nice simple salad that's just like fresh produce. Yeah, all forms of dog are good. I really like a cheese dog. Big fan of a cheese dog. She won't listen to you. You know, Vi's got to do what she's got to do. That's so funny. Look at that boy. Look at the lad. Are you kidding me? He's so cute. Oh, they're small? I see. I'm unfamiliar with Sonic corn dogs. Corn dogs should be pink and yellow? Yeah, of course. Obviously.
Pirate corn dogs?
We got cobs of corn at the farmer's market today, and they were calling it pirate corn because it's a buccaneer. Brian really liked that.
I like that you asked them.
Yeah, he liked that I asked them. I was like, what the hell is pirate corn? In my defense,
It came from a farm.
I am very tired still, so I think I should be excused for not knowing. Violet says, hi, Timony. You've never had a corn dog? You know what? You're not missing anything. It's fine. You truly don't need to have a corn dog. They're not that good. I'm sorry if anyone here really loves corn dogs, but I'm right. Okay, I need to put a top coat on this one that I stupidly put the polish on the top instead of on the bottom. I actually put it on both sides. So I need to put a top coat on this. Brian and Cinna in the same stream. Hashtag blessed. Seriously. What? Did you have a little snorkel? Oh. Oh. He said, oh. He's a very vocal little lad. You're just saying that because you want all the corn dogs to yourself. Maybe. Maybe. You say that like it's a bad thing. Why wouldn't you want all the corn dogs to yourself? Okay. Y'all, I'm gonna do the backings on these and stick them on tomorrow. I'm done. I'm fucking tired. I need to eat some food. Oh my god, we still have to go do kitty stuff. We have the Rachel and her husband are away on vacation, and so we have to go take care of their kitties. And they live fairly close by, but it is a whole thing. Timothy might have snotted on the lens. It's possible. That's fine. He's allowed. Usually has cheese in the middle and crunchy stuff like potatoes. Korean corn dog? What? Wait. Korean corn dog. Cheese in the middle. Crunchy stuff like potatoes on the outside. And it's a corn dog? I need this. This sounds amazing. Yeah, it's the nighttime stuff. It's having to leave your house at night to perform tasks. It's not even like, it would be bad enough if I was leaving my house at night to like be social. It's too late at night for that. I wouldn't be doing that. But like, I can kind of see why. But leaving your house at night to go perform tasks is the worst. Yeah, I need to figure out where I can get some Korean corn dogs because that sounds fucking amazing. Brown base, pink magnetic for the sausage, yellow and red iridescent flakies for the ketchup and mustard. That sounds horrifying. That sounds real gross. But you know what? I would try it. I would try it on and see, but I feel like I would hate it. But the Korean corn dogs, the actual ones, sound good. I don't like ketchup on stuff though. especially not ketchup and mustard. From a food truck during Dragon Boat Festival. They're everywhere in Toronto now. I missed the boat. I missed the boat on Korean corn dogs. I must have left right before the Korean corn dog craze in Toronto. When I left, we had just finally gotten over the Korean tacos. You appreciate the hypothetical sacrifice. Thank you. All right, y'all. I gotta go. This was fun. You'll see me wearing some of these eventually when I have time between swatching. And some of them I will probably be destashing, but most of y'all live too far away to get them. So sucks to suck, I guess. All right. Good night, everybody. Don't forget to press all the buttons, do the things, join the Discord if you're not already there, tell your friends about the hippopotamus, all that shit. And Tuesday, we're going to do nail art. I don't know what. We're going to do something, maybe we'll use one of these or more.